Well, hello and welcome to this quick little video. So in this video, I'm going to be answering this question someone put in. When someone is genuinely loving and adoring towards me, I find it incredibly uncomfortable. I'm with an incredibly loving man at the moment, and it almost feels like a defense mechanism to find him literally unattractive when he's being mushy and physically or verbally affectionate with me. I feel like this has a lot to do with my mother's coldness towards me growing up. I don't know how to return this sentimentality and have a very hard time creating attachments to people because of it. So what you're really asking me is, do you have a mother wound? And it can absolutely present in this way. So if you had a cold or rejecting maternal impactor, that's what I call them, because many of us were raised by foster moms or grandmoms or aunts or older siblings. So we're talking about the female, usually, influence in your growing up life is kind of what we're talking about. What happens is, if you had a mother figure who could not and did not emotionally take care of you, was not attuned to your emotional needs, it can be very overwhelming when you get into a relationship with someone who is kind of pouring it on. It's almost like a turnoff because it's so scary. So what I'm going to say to you is, yes, this can definitely connect it, but there are so many things that you can do to heal the mother wound, and your awareness is amazing. So let's just start with that. I always say this, but you guys, it's the truth. The first pillar in my 5 pillars of transformation or self-mastery is self-awareness. Because how can we change what we're not aware of? It is absolutely impossible. So you are so ahead of the game. I promise you, you can actually do this. So you want to start to dial into the way that you're taking care of yourself. Self-care is a really important part of this process. Dial into your boundaries. How are they? Are they good or bad? Are they very rigid? Are they too porous? Because disordered boundaries can also be a result of having a mother wound. Look at your self-esteem. This is just one symptom of having a mother wound. But there's a whole process that you can go through to basically take care of yourself emotionally. Ultimately, we must become the kind and loving mother figures we may not have had. And that's what healing the mother wound is really all about. And you can do that. And I actually, because so many of you asked me to do it, I created a mother wound course. You can sign up for it right now. So if that's interesting to any of you, check it out, because it is so important. And so many of you I know are suffering in this way, which can be so painful when we live in such a simultaneously mother bashing and mother worshiping culture. How can that be? That's how complicated we are as humans. And we do, right? All the crap we do as mothers, kind of the emotional labor, we're doing it all, nobody cares. And yet, then you have people where if anyone knows, if you have a bad relationship because you have a mother wound, and if your mother was a narcissist, abusive, any of that, people will be like, you only have one mother. You're like, oh, thank God. Like, if you had my mother person, you'd be grateful I only had one mother. But there's so much judgment out there. So I just want to say, if this is you, you are not alone. There are things that you can do. You have a right to heal this primary wound. And I can walk you through the process. So thank you for your question. Check out the Mother Wound course. Let me know your thoughts on mother wounds right down below. Tell me what you are thinking. Have you had this experience? Are you on your own healing path? What have you done that's been helpful? Tell me all the things. And as always, take care of you.